And we'll pack all that into a shulker, made it down to the trial chambers. I like having farms. Look, they just... Alright, flip. Yes! Yes! Hello, you beautiful little morons, and welcome back to another episode of Blocks with Bales. In the last episode, we built this sick nether portal, bro. See what I did there? And that's great and all, but there is one main problem with this build. There's literally no way to get to it. Well, I mean, there is this way. And that is pretty fun, but I don't think OSHA's gonna let me get away with that. Which is why we're gonna spend today building a sweet bridge, dude. See what I did there? So, Mr. DJ, if you could do me a favor and turn them tunes up, we got some resources to gather. And luckily for us, I'm a bit of a hoarder. So let's head to the storage room where we'll fill these two shulkers with a bunch of stony things before picking them up and taking them across the river. And then we'll fill this shulker up with some deep slate things, and then we'll pick it up, and we'll take it across the river. And next on our list are the colorful blocks, so let's head over to our starter hole and raid our flower stash. Speaking of which, did I ever tell you guys about my flower farms? I made a bunch of them in a flower forest a while ago, and they've been pretty useful. And thanks to those, I was able to craft up all the wool, terracotta, and concrete that we need pretty easily.
I see, that's really quite clever, isn't it?
And while we're outside, let's turn some of this raw gold ore into blocks. God, I hate phantoms. No, it's fine, guys. I'm not busy. I'm not kind of doing something, you know, trying to record one of my Let's Plays. By the way, I've been saving up all this ore for a build or something, you know, like, you ever want to use ores in a build? Today I gotta waste all that, because I decided to put 18 raw gold blocks. Oh my, you gotta be. I decided to put 17 raw gold blocks in this build. Here we go again with these guys, look, and they're stuck on my freaking boat. Ship. Delivery. My thing is, like, how can they tank an arrow? That is so obnoxious. One arrow should be able to put these things out of their misery. Oh my god, they just spawned more. Okay, I'm sleeping. See, I've been saving these ores just in case I ever want to build something with them. But here we are. And there we go. 18 blocks of raw gold. Totally worth it. Trust me, it is actually worth it. Trust me, it's definitely worth it. But now I've got all of that and more packed into a shulker box. So let's pick it up and take it across the river. And next we'll head over to the Dr. Moss Research Facility, where we'll chop down some oak trees and some dark oak trees. And we'll pack all that into a shulker and take it across the river. And we ran ran out of wind charges. Guess we gotta make a breeze farm. So why don't we head to the trial chamber that just so happens to be right underneath our nether portal. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially made it down to the trial chambers. Now, I actually did come down here earlier and start optimizing these things, so they're not super bad, but as you can tell, it is not the best setup in the world. I mean, the breezes just spawn in this little 3x3 area, which is nice, but they love to try and escape this little room. So it's not super ideal, and you guys know me. I like having farms. But this is probably a good time to mention that I have never set up one of these things before, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but I do watch a ton of Etho videos, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to figure it out. Look, they love trying to escape. I don't know why. Like, they spawn in, and their first idea is get as far away from the spawner as possible. Look, they just... Oh my goodness. Oh wait. I didn't even mean to do that. That's dope. But as soon as you kill the breezes, the rewards from the trial chamber pop out of the top of this block right here. So we're definitely going to need a way to collect that. And we're also going to need a way to collect the breezes themselves, because while I can kill them in these little chambers right here, this is pretty obnoxious. And if it's possible, I'd like to get all of the breezes into one location. So I'm thinking we're going to start playing with some minecarts. And luckily for you guys, I brought a whole bunch of stuff with me. So it's time to get started. I think our best bet is to focus on containing the breezes and item collection first, and then we'll figure out whether or not we want to move them around. And with that, we got all the breeze spawners modified. Now we just gotta wait for the timer to reset to see if they actually work. Oh wait, actually, I guess I could just go get an ominous bottle, huh? What do they call those things? Ominous bottle? Ominous potion? What is it actually called? Let me go get a bottle of bad omen. And there we go. I don't have a whole ton of these things, so I don't really want to waste them. But they're definitely going to be useful for this farm, so I'm probably going to have to start farming those up soon too. But now that we got our ominous bottles, let's see if this works. Okay, you spawned exactly where I wanted you to, but I couldn't reach you. How about now? Now I can reach, and please spawn where you're supposed to. There you go. Took his time. He definitely took his time to spawn right then. Yeah, he's definitely not spawning super fast. I don't love that. There you go. Finally he spawned. I don't really understand why they're taking this long to spawn. Okay, I think we're gonna have to open these up to some more spawning spaces, because this is taking way too long. Let's see if I can't break out these two blocks right here, and look at that. Immediately another one spawned in, and I can't freaking reach him. There we go. Okay, so this one is finished now. And that went way over there. It's supposed to go through the minecart. So maybe if we break this block out here, the item will sit on top of the spawner and then get sucked up. Good thing we already have bad omen, and now the second we get over to the other spawners that aren't set up properly, and they're gonna start generating breezes before I have a chance to fix them. Okay, we got 2 open spaces for the breeze to spawn in, and I got a space above the spawner for the item to go. So hopefully this test works out a little bit better. Okay, they definitely spawned a lot faster, that's for sure. And the item got sucked up by the minecart. So for this third one, I'd like to try and have 3 spaces open for them to spawn. Oh, you are not supposed to spawn there. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. You spawned where you're supposed to, thank you. Why did he spawn out here? I swore he wouldn't be able to do that. Maybe because the glass block's on the ceiling? I'm not sure, but I did not like that. And now we gotta wait 30 minutes to try again. But we're learning. We're definitely learning, and I think we're definitely onto something here. Alright, so I set this one up so that the breezes might spawn on the pressure plates, and then I got some redstone dust below that, and that is most definitely not connecting into the dispenser, but once it is, it should launch a minecart onto the powered rail and send the breezes to that spot right there. Obviously, we'll need a more permanent location for them, but for now, I just want to make sure that we can actually scoop them up. Where am I? Okay, he spawned on the pressure plate. But where's the freaking minecart? It's here. It didn't want to go anywhere, but it's here. Oh, Dumbo, it's not freaking powered. Alright, flip. Oh, he didn't go through the block. He didn't go through the block. He didn't go through the block. Why? I thought they go through glass. Oh. Look at this guy. I think we made a turret by accident. I think I accidentally made a turret. Alright. Chill. Okay. So it kinda works. I mean, we got this guy in the minecart, but it took a couple tries to do so because he was kind of sitting on the back of the pressure plates. I don't know. I'm hoping it's just because... I'm hoping it's just because the dispenser was empty and there wasn't any minecarts to launch when he spawned in. So I'm hoping that with a fresh breeze, it actually works. So let's get rid of this guy. And then we'll drink an ominous bottle and try again. You see that? The minecart went right past him. Oh my god. Alright, so we only have spawning spaces in the two corners up front, and we got the minecart hitting this little corner bend right here. So hopefully when it passes by the breeze, how? Oh, the trial chamber. So hopefully when it passes by the breeze, it should pick him up. So let's just connect this redstone. Ooh, why are you not powered? So let's just go ahead and connect this redstone dust. Off goes the minecart, and there's the breeze. Let's freaking go, baby. And let's pack this guy up so we can try again. Oh, they make it so hard, don't they? Even in a minecart, these things are annoying to kill. Oh my gosh, I think it's working. Oh, I really think it's working, guys. Look, one spawned and he came right there. He came immediately. Pause. Look! I'm not even paying attention to it, and breezes just keep showing up now. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I can't believe it's actually kind of working. Now, unfortunately, that was the last breeze this thing will spawn. But on the bright side, I think we got a concept that works. So let me go ahead and use these next 30 minutes wisely and try and figure out a little system for collecting the breezes. Okay, so I worked on our system here a little bit. I moved the dispenser to the backside here. I turned the four corners into spawning spaces and wrapped the rail all the way around. And that leads to this here Nether Portal. So my hope is once I take the step to the right and the breezes start spawning, they should land on a pressure plate, which will activate the dispenser and send a minecart out, which should take the breeze to the nether. But there's only one way to find out. Bam! Alright, just wait for him to spawn. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I think that just worked. And look, here goes another one. Oh, look at that! Okay, I don't want to go through this nether portal and end up where the breezes are sitting, but I do want to go look at them, so let's go over there. Oh, I'm so excited. I think we got a system that's working. But I gotta climb this super tall ladder to go make sure. Please be in the right portal. Please be in the right portal. They're not at my portal. That's a good sign. So if we pop down here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that just made me so freaking happy. Now, this portal isn't super linked up properly. Yeah, yep. And there's our mob drops. No, don't go through. Okay, oh, we made it. So the system isn't quite perfect yet, but it is working, and that's what's important. Now we can really work on it and hammer out the details. Okay, here goes a breeze. And he's into the nether. Now oh, here goes another one. Okay, I was kind of expecting minecarts to come back. So let's go see what happened. Why are you there? Well, there's one breeze. I don't know where his brother went. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume he jumped in the lava. Now these freaking guys, they're flipping all my levers. I have no idea where the minecarts went. They're not in the dispenser. So I think I want to put glass blocks above the rails. I think that's why the breezes were standing on top of there. Alright, so let's drink an ominous and try again, see what happens. There goes one breeze. Oh, see, now this is a major problem. The ominous keeps activating on my redstone. Yeah, these wind charges keep going off and flipping my levers. That's a massive problem. We're gonna have to switch some of these. we're gonna have to switch these levers out for redstone blocks, because now there's a breeze over there and my dispenser's all out of minecarts because it keeps hitting the button. Alright, I replaced the levers with a bunch of redstone blocks. I got some new minecarts. Let's see what happens. Alright, so we got all the rails sorted out, but I did not see a single minecart return. So let's hop in the nether and see where they went. Well, you're not supposed to be there. So we got one breeze where we want him, one breeze up top where we absolutely don't want him, and one still in the minecart because he didn't even make it to the activator rail. I hate activator rails. Why? Okay, so I made our glass box one block wider, so they have a little bit more area to drop down. I'm hoping that helps. But while we're here, I at least want to see where the minecart goes. So this portal should absolutely take us to the trial chamber. And it did. Word. I don't remember how many minecarts was in here. Okay, there's 3 in there. Remember, there's 3 in there. And so that should have ended up in here. This one should have 6 again. And it does. And now this one better have 4. Oh my god, where's it at? I have a sneaking suspicion I know where it's gonna be, and I'm not gonna like the answer. Oh! Oh my god, I'm an idiot. The absolute wrong time for that to be out of wind charges. Well, there's a breeze. I don't love that. And there's minecarts. Awesome. Oh my gosh, there's another breeze here. Oh no, bro. Freaking nuisance. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I'm so used to having feather falling, dude. Oh my. I was like, surely I can survive that drop. Oh, dude, I probably lost so much stuff. We're literally right above lava. Okay, gently, gently. Jeez Louise. Alright, I see some stuff. I had so much stuff in my inventory. Yep, here it all is, scattered all around the lava. Great. Alright, pretty sure, yeah, definitely lost my shovel. That's dope. I don't know what else I lost. Probably a bunch of stuff. This thing sucks. I hate this farm. All that, and the minecarts came here. And why is there a breeze here, dude? Come on, guy. Oh, I'm gonna work on this later. I gotta go to work. Okay, guys. I think we got something here. I'm gonna drink the bad omen. That's gonna activate this. Minecart goes, it picks up the breeze, sends them to the Nether Portal. Another one goes. Oh, and you saw the minecart come back and hit the cactus. I got some strength too. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, there we go. Okay, it worked out fine. Why are you back? Why are you back? Okay, things are breaking. Well, the trial's done. Why are you here? Okay, something's not going well in the nether. Yep, that makes sense. That also makes sense. Well, it doesn't make sense, because activator rails are supposed to eject mobs to the right. Why are you standing on the activator rail? Why did you go straight down? I don't understand that. It returned the minecarts to the overworld. We could demonstrate that again. We'll just send these right through. And in a second, there they go. And they end up right through the cactus and right back into the dispenser. Now, I did have a problem with the breezes spawning on top of the rails, but I had to break the glass above that because the minecart was getting stuck. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. Maybe I could put trapdoors or slabs above the rails, and maybe that'll prevent the spawn, but still let the minecart go through. But this activator rail situation is the real... Can you guys keep it down? trying to talk about how to farm you. So this is where the breezes are supposed to be ending up, as you can tell. As I was saying, this activator rail seems to be the real thorn in my side, but I do have one more idea to fix it. Okay, so I added some sticky pistons behind the glass. I added a detector rail after the activator rail. So after the minecart ejects the breeze, the detector rail should activate these sticky pistons and push them down the drop chute. Not exactly the best angle because of all the glass, but let's try it out. Oh my gosh, I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. And you saw the minecart break and get replaced and go right back through the portal. And while we're waiting for that trial chamber to restart, I guess we could start working on this one. I didn't realize I had bad omens still. That's annoying. I'd love to clear this if they want to spawn anytime soon. There we go. Hello. And there we go. Now this spawner I've been putting off for a pretty good reason. It's got a whole nother 2 spawners to deal with. So annoying. And now that was the slime spawner. Not that big of a deal, right? But this one, on the other hand, a little more annoying. I hate these guys so bad. I hate them so bad. I hate them so bad. I hate them so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can I get a chest plate, please? Thank you. Oh, just hearing... Oh my god, that's horrifying. I was gonna say just hearing them is scary, but he just Mary Poppins down onto me. That one's wearing a slime head. Oh my gosh, I just messed up the Nether Portal twice. Oh, you fool, you spawned already, I didn't realize. So while these spawners could be useful in the future if we set them up properly, I think they're just gonna make our breeze spawner a lot more annoying to set up. So I'm gonna get rid of them. Okay, I think the one we have set up already is ready to activate again. I'm a little nervous that the piston pusher is not gonna work, but there's only one way to find out. Ooh, and we get to test out the trapdoor I put here. Why he go that way? Every other time they've gone the other direction. Okay, he went through. And the minecart came back. We're gonna have to put a trapdoor over there. I think that's working to keep him from spawning there. But let's go make sure the piston pusher worked. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, okay. Moment of truth. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my god, yes, he's where he's supposed to be. Okay. Ooh, and there's a chorus flower. A chorus flower? A cactus flower. Okay, let's put another trapdoor over there like we have. Okay, boom, trapdoor. Put the glass back. Top up our mine carts. And now let's drink a bad omen and hope this thing works. Breeze is coming through. He went to the nether. Another breeze spawned. He's coming through. Went to the nether. Another breeze spawned. Ooh. Bad location, buddy. Bad location. But it's okay because he moved over to the pressure plate. It might not be that big of a deal if he spawns there. It might not be that big of a deal. Because all 4 breezes went to the nether. The trial is finished. The minecart picked that up. We got all of our minecarts back. And now if we pop through to the nether, there's no breezes on the tracks. And there's a bunch of them in the kill chamber. Let's freaking go, baby. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. I have never in my life had this much problems setting up a mob farm. This is what I do. Mob farms are my bread and butter. And look at the pretty cactus flower to celebrate. Oh my god, I love it when a plan comes together. And now I've taken the time to finish up the farm, so let's give the whole thing a little test run. We get to spawner number 1, let the breezes come through. What are you doing? Genuinely, what are you doing? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, that was weird, but I don't think that's supposed to happen every time. But either way, we got the breezes to the nether, and then we make our way to the second spawner. And there he goes. And there goes the next one. The minecarts come back, and we're off to the third spawner, where we can watch these 2 spawn in and get sent to the nether. And now we can chug a ominous bottle
and get even more breezes. It's certainly not perfect. Sometimes the breezes get a little stuck, sometimes they take a little while to step on the pressure plate, but for the most part, it is working. I think that was the last one. And it sure was. Okay, let's head over to the Nether and see where we got them collected. Which means we get to go through this beautiful, massive portal right here. Did take the time to move this portal to the ceiling of the Nether because I was having a lot of issues with the farm linking up to this. So this is where the farm used to be, and now it's down here. It took forever to move, but like I said, I was having a ton of problems with it linking up to the portal up there. So it was definitely worth it because now it actually works. It's definitely not the prettiest thing in the world, but I was getting jumped by magma cubes, so I had to make something safe. But down here you can see we got a couple different kill chambers and a whole bunch of breezes. Oh my god, dude, I love this farm so much. I designed this thing all by myself. It's super fun, super unique, and I'm getting an absolute ton of breeze rods. So many breeze rods that we could fill up all of our dispensers. And honestly, I'm about to just put like a full stack in each of them. And now that our jump pads have wind charges again, that took way longer than I expected, we can finally get back to gathering blocks for our bridge. And don't worry, we only got a couple left. So first we'll take a swim in the river and dig up some clay that we can turn into bricks. And then we'll set off to sea in search of an ocean monument for some prismarine. Before heading to spawn so we can chop down some cherry trees, some spruce trees, some mangrove trees, and some jungle trees. We'll also need a whole bunch of crimson trees, so I chopped those down underneath the Nether portal. And last but not least, we need a whole bunch of bee nests. Because why wouldn't I design a build with a bunch of bee nests? And with that, we finally have everything we need, so we can finally start building the bridge. Okay guys, the bridge is coming along and I am actually really starting to like it. It's just filling up so much dead space in our landscape and it's just looking so fresh. But as you could probably tell, it's got quite a few holes. And you know, the texture's a little weird in some places. And that's due to the fact that our community's been growing, but we don't really have anywhere to stick our population. So this is the story of how one bridge community solved the housing problem. Or something like that, dude. I don't know. Let's get back to building. And with that, the bridge is finally done. But the road isn't, so I guess I should probably get that done quick. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We got the road all connected up. The bridge is looking amazing, and our area is really starting to come together. And yeah, I know, I didn't texture the road. We'll get there. I'll do it between episodes or something. I don't know. So if we start right down here on the staircase that takes us to our player launchers, we can't get to it. Okay, yeah, we're probably gonna have to cut open a little walkway or something. We'll figure it out. But yeah, dude, look at all these nice little houses. They're definitely fully decorated. Super livable. Oh my god, I can't. Honestly, I probably will decorate the interiors at some point because I wouldn't mind having villagers walking around. Because just look how cute these little houses are, dude. Tell me these wouldn't be so dope with villagers walking around. I mean, we got bees hanging out. We got nice little benches for them to sit at. There's plenty of ladders and walkways to get around. And yeah, that's kind of the idea of this place. I wanted like a really tight-knit community feeling where all the people kind of hang out, they help each other live, and share goods and all that good stuff. So let me just walk through and give you a little tour of all the houses. We got a little netherwort farm right here. I actually really like this yellow house too. I told you the gold blocks were going to be worth it. I told you the gold blocks were going to be worth it. This greenhouse came out really nice too. I really like the way the bamboo mixes in with the terracotta and the concrete. This green one came out super nice too. I really like the way the bamboo... And if we head across the rope bridge, we can get to some more houses. We got a nice little wooden one right here. They got a nice little patio type situation. They got a nice little area. Then boom boom, right down the steps, we got a nice pink house. I love pale oak, by the way. It's like such a muted pink. There's such pink hues in the white. Can you see? Can you tell what I'm talking about?
Really quite clever.
Anyways, we got some copper golems hanging out. They make for such good decoration. I don't know. It's like a robot that they have here. I don't, maybe a statue. I don't know. I love it.
And underneath there, we got another blue house and a purple house. Dude, look how good nether bricks look next to crimson. Did you even know that? I didn't know that. And yeah, lots of room for interior in this one. This blue house might be a bit of a better steal. Make sure you keep that in mind when you're browsing Zillow later. And of course, you know, they got some storage and some tables out here, a couple little trash bags. They need to take these out. Then if we come across to the front side of the bridge, we got a couple more houses like this green guy, which is real nice and compact. An even smaller orange one, but these guys... But these guys are a little more artistic. Look at all this. And that brings us back around to that purple house. And across the way on this bridge pillar, they just started expanding over here. That's why there's only one house and one more that's still in construction. That's what that's supposed to resemble, by the way, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, man, we're not gonna look at every single house and every single detail, but I am absolutely thrilled with the way these came out. So if you want to see them for yourselves, maybe we'll do a world download. We should probably do a really detailed world tour soon too. We got a lot of stuff that you guys haven't even seen yet. But for now, that's all the time we have for today. It's been your boy Bales. I love you guys to death, and so does Jesus. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. I think this yellow one right here is my favorite. It's so good, dude. It's so good. I mean, just look, dude. They're picking up cargo from the boat. It's so good. I love it.